my channel. Today we're going to be doing a drugstore favorites, like holy grail drugstore products that I will always buy forever and ever. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of my drugstore favorites, just go ahead and keep on watching. When I'm like this far away from the camera, it's hard for me to see if I'm good, okay? Because my little, it's small, so we're just gonna hope for the best. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I have a ton of drugstore products that I love, I use in my kit. When I try it, even if I like it and it's high-end, sometimes I don't repurchase it just because maybe I didn't like it that much to where I'm like, I can find something at the drugstore, I'm not gonna repurchase it kind of thing. Does that make sense? So just starting from just how I do my makeup. So the first thing that I do is prime my face. I don't have a primer that I've been repurchasing that I love, that I know works really well. I don't have a like holy grail drugstore primer. So we're just going to skip to foundation and then concealer. So I don't have the Pro Glow foundation that I love, the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. I love it and I just haven't repurchased it, but I do love, love, love that foundation. It's beautiful, it has great coverage, and for a dry girl, you definitely need that in your life. So that's definitely a favorite. My next favorite are the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. I do like both the Matte and Poreless and the Dewy Smooth foundation. I most of the time use the Dewy Smooth on its own. Sometimes I'll use this, a little bit of another like full coverage foundation just in little areas that I need it. But this is bomb. I love this foundation. It looks really, really beautiful on the skin, really natural, and you can also build it up and it has great coverage. And I do like to mix these two together to give me like not too dewy but not too matte. I don't mix them like on a little palette or my hand or anything. I just like do the dewy one first and buff it in, and then I do the matte one on top of it, so they layer really well, I guess I should say, not really mix. So these are really, really good, and if you want something long lasting, definitely something like this, but also depending on your skin type, do what's better for you. So yeah, but mixing these two, you get like the best of both worlds. This is not my shade, this is from my kit because I have some of these in my kit, and this one is my shade. This one is in 120 Classic Ivory, so this one I actually use, this one's mine. And the last foundation that I want to mention is the Maybelline, another Maybelline product, Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage, the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. This one, I think this was repackaged because I think they already had this foundation. Pretty sure this already existed, but they like repackaged it. I'm gonna like verify that because I'm not sure, but the one in this packaging is amazing. I love it. It gives you great coverage and it's not too matte. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless is more matte than this one. I would say this one is a like matte satiny finish. I love this foundation. I haven't repurchased it in a while. Just like I said, I don't really repurchase things unless like I need it or I see it and it's on sale or something, but I did use this for a long time. I have like less than half left in here, but I definitely felt like mentioning it because it is a great, great foundation. And for concealers, the only concealers that I'm familiar with that are really, really awesome at the drugstore, just because I've been on that Tape Shape train for so long, are the LA Girl Pro Concealers. So I do have these in my kit. So these are like, you can use them for concealing, for contouring, for bronzing. So they're super versatile, and the only thing is that the packaging really like sucks, but they're super affordable, and I just hate that they have that little brush on them. If they like repackage these, I probably would use it a lot more, but like on myself, I just like these for clients just because you can like squeeze them out and put it on the tray and you don't really have to like apply it on them anyways. But me, I wouldn't do that on myself, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, that's the only kind of complaint I have about them, but they're super affordable if you're getting into makeup. If you want a great concealer, great consistency, like full coverage, but it's not going to dry you out, these are definitely really, really good. And like I said, you could use them for contouring or bronzing. They have a ton of different shades. Also, the Airspun, the Coty Airspun powder is also a favorite. The full coverage one, I just ran out of one. And then I purchased the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, so that's why I didn't get another one of the Coty Airspun, just because I wanted one of those. So like I said, I don't really like buy things unless I need them, but I will insert a picture. I'm sure you guys know what Coty Airspun is. Great, great powder. And then as far as pressed powders, I don't use a pressed powder from the drugstore. I haven't in a very long time, so again, going to skip that one and move right into bronzer and blush and highlight. So for bronzer, I'm sure this is no surprise. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is everything. Look at that. I hit freaking pan on this thing. This is amazing. You can build it up. I just wish they had more colors, just because I would love to buy these for my kit, and you know, not everyone is my shade, so not everyone can use this. It's just too light for some people. So yeah, but I definitely feel like you can build this up, because you can just do a very light wash and it bronzes me up enough if I'm doing a natural look. But I can definitely build this up, so I know that the pan looks super light, but it does build up. And I try to keep everything to like one product or two, unless I really, really loved the products. That's why you'll see like more than one in one category, but then you'll just see like one another one. The blush that I want to mention is the Mellow Wine Blush by Wet n Wild. This is super duper freaking pigmented, so you have to be so careful when you use this, but it is the most beautiful, like peachy, neutral, like not too orange blush ever. This is so, so good. Highly recommend this if you're looking for a really good blush. Definitely wanted to mention this. And of course, another Wet n Wild product. This is the Precious Petals highlight that was just all over everywhere. All their highlights are really, really good. This is just my personal favorite. It goes really good with my skin tone, and I like to use it mostly when I'm doing like a more natural look, because it doesn't, you can build it up, but I feel like when you build it up, it does look a little bit powdery, so you just have to be careful. But I do love using this on more like natural makeup days. I don't have any eyeshadows that are like holy grail eyeshadows, so we're gonna skip over eyeshadows and move right into eyeliner. So this liquid eyeliner I got like a few years ago, not this exact one, but my Nino actually bought it for me just for my birthday. I don't even know, like 2-3 birthdays ago, and I've just been repurchasing it over and over. It's super black and it's matte. It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I don't know if you guys can see that. I love using it for my upper lash line, especially when I need to hide my lash band. It is super skinny, the tip, so it makes it super easy to not make a really thick line, and it gives you a nice like flick at the end. So I love this. I wasn't even into liquid liners for so long. I used gel liner forever, and then when I would try to use a liquid liner, I was just like, I just couldn't do it. It was just too hard for me. But I have not used a gel liner since I bought this, so that says a lot. As for mascara, the Lash Paradise has been everything. I used to use the Benefit Their Real mascara for a long time, and then I used like Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and then so I've used like high-end and low-end, but mascara is not something that I'm like super into, just because I have sad lashes, you know. But this does it for me. When I just don't feel like wearing lashes, or I don't have time to put lashes on, I use this with my lash curler, and then I wait for it to dry a little bit, and then I comb it through with this little comb right here, and then I just curl again, and I'm good to go. So the waterproof one is the one that I get in Blackest Black. So definitely recommend this mascara. And as far as lashes, I have a lot of favorite lashes from the drugstore. Eyelure has great lashes. I don't even know what they're called sometimes. Like I go and I see them and I get them, and then I forget what they're called or the number. So the ones that I do know that I remember and I repurchase all the time, especially for clients, just because a lot of people, I don't know, I want to say maybe like 75% of people that get their makeup done are people that don't really do their makeup that much or do very minimal makeup. So I don't really like to get really dramatic, heavy lashes that I would wear or someone that's used to lashes would wear. I like buying lashes that are light but also give a really nice look to the eye, like a really pretty look to your eye, because obviously it's for a special occasion. So the lashes that I prefer are the ones I'm going to show you for myself and for my clients. But the glue that has changed my life, it's the Kiss, it's like the one with the aloe, and it's the one with the brush like this. Guys, this saves you when you have a little corner lash that's like lifting or something. You just get the little thing and you just like put a little dot right there, let it air out, and then you just stick it back on. You're good to go. You can't do that with the little tubes, you know? So yeah, I love this, and it lasts me a long time, because you know with the tubes, if you don't like put the little thing back on, the little cap, it'll dry out. And yeah, so I literally don't even purchase this that much. I have so much in here, and I just put the cap back on and it just lasts forever. So okay, so I don't have the actual lashes, but I do have the packaging, okay? Because I used these on a client the other day, and I just have the packaging. So, the Ardell Studio Effects Wispies. So, they are the wispies, okay? But they have a little, if you can see the picture right there, they have a little, like, extra right in the center. Is it in the center? Yeah, it's like in the center, so it makes them just a little more dramatic, a little bit more flared out and like thicker. So I love these. Okay, so I showed the other lashes, but I didn't know my camera stopped recording, and then I started talking about the setting spray. So I'm going to just pop up a few of the lashes that I love on the screen, and yeah, hopefully you guys can see. So the setting spray that I love and use on myself, on clients, is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Super, super good. I do like the dewy one that they have. I think it's like, I don't know, it says something about being dewy. I like it. I did when I first bought it. But the sprayer started spraying little, it has like, I'm sure it had a little bit of some kind of oil in it to make you a little dewy. And I loved it for my dry skin, but then it started like squirting me in the face instead of misting me gently in the face. So it'll like totally ruin your makeup. But this, I don't think has any oil in it. It smells really good. It really does work. It makes your makeup last, and it's bomb. I love this. Super, super good pickup at the drugstore. And the last things I'm going to talk about are makeup tools, and they're all by Real Technique. So the Real Technique sponge, this is dirty, so I'm not really going to zoom in on it, but you guys know the orange sponge, bomb, just as good as any beauty blender. And I mostly love the Real Techniques brushes for the foundation brushes. These are all foundation brushes. So this one is a sculpting brush. This one is called an expert face brush. This is like the original kind of packaging or style or color, whatever you want to call it. And then this one was from a holiday collection that I got last year, and this one's called a buffing brush. So these are all basically, you know, foundation brushes. Bomb. I love a good foundation brush. I love, because sometimes I don't have time to clean my beauty blender, to wet it, to whatever. So these are just my go-to brushes. And yeah, so definitely love these. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for you. I feel like it was kind of a lot, but not that much. I try to keep it condensed, you know, but also wanting to give you guys enough info just in case you guys are looking for something, you have a little bit of how they work. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow in my next video. Bye.